So we move on to the rear axle, and again start with the wheel. Now in the rear we have two wheels. We have two wheels, two rims. We basically have two of everything. Start with the tread again. Make sure the tread on both tires is evenly worn. The minimum is 30 seconds in the rear. Make sure there's no glass, nails, or screw, no debris between the treads. And the rear tires, they can be recapped. So they can be recapped. The sidewalls, inside and outside on both. Make sure there are no cuts, bubbles, or abrasions. We also check the space between the tires. Make sure that it's free of debris. The rim, it's a bud rim. So we tell the tester there's a bud rim. The shape is like a concave shape. It's when you put two of them back to back, it creates the space between the tires. So both rims we check inside and outside, make sure they're securely mounted, not broken, not damaged, not cracked, no illegal welding repairs, no spotter cracks, no oval holes, no rust trails. Those are all signs that could indicate a loose rim. The lug nuts, make sure they're all present, all securely tightened, no rust trails on them, no silver threads showing. Back here we have an axle seal, different from a hub seal. So the axle seal, make sure everything is secure, no leaks, all the hardware is present. If I could check the level, make sure it's adequate, the oil. The valve stem and cap, we have two, so inspect both, make sure they're all not damaged with the caps present, and then we check the tire pressure on both tires with a tire gauge according to the level that's marked on the sidewalls, the cold tire pressure. And then the mud flap, same thing, securely mounted, not broken, not damaged. All right, so for the rear suspension, we're basically saying the same things we said in the front suspension. So if you get, for example, on the test, you get the full bus, you have to do both the front axle and the rear axle. You're gonna say the same things twice. The only difference between the front suspension and the rear suspension, we replace the torsion arm in the front with a torque arm in the back. So a torsion bar, we replace it with a torque arm. Torque arm is securely mounted, not broken, not damaged. But when you're doing the test on the rear axle suspension, you still want to inspect all the other items, the air ride suspension, airbags, the air lines, airbag mounts, shocks, bushings, and then also talk about the leaf springs, all the items on the leaf springs in the rear. So I just want to point that out. But we're only replacing one item. The torsion bar in the front goes away, and then insert the torque arm, securely mounted, not broken, not damaged. All right, so we'll talk about the rear of the bus. We're going to inspect most things that are visible. So start with the tail lights, make sure they're all securely mounted, not broken, not damaged, not cracked, all clean. We're going to point at the clearance lights, make sure they're all securely mounted, not broken, not damaged, not cracked, and they're red in the rear. All lights and the reflectors, the clearance lights are red in the back. We inspect the license plate, make sure it's securely mounted. The license plate light, make sure it's securely mounted, working properly, not damaged. We're gonna check the engine compartment door, make sure it opens and closes properly, and then you demonstrate it on the test. So it opens properly, closes properly, and then finally under the bus, we're gonna check for any fluid leaks. Make sure there are no fluid leaks. Give some examples. Could be engine oil, could be power steering, could be coolant, and that completes the rear. We're gonna inspect the right side of the bus. I usually just take a look around, make sure all my lights are securely mounted, not broken or damaged. I tell the tester in the front, all lights and reflectors are amber, and in the back, they're red. Inspect the passenger windows, make sure they're all securely mounted, not broken or damaged or cracked, make sure they're clean. Come here to the fuel tank. The fuel tank door opens and closes properly, securely mounted, not broken, damaged. The cap, securely mounted, and it doesn't leak. The fuel tank itself, securely mounted, not broken or damaged, and it's not leaking. And then the tank, the hangers are kind of inside there, hold the tank up Make sure they're all secure, not broken or damaged or missing. So for the right side of the bus, we want to also tell the tester that we would inspect the same things on the left side. That way we get credit for both sides of the bus.